I can't breathe. Oh God, help me.
The moment Kofi said the words, the tree opened its mouth. Everyone in the village froze because they knew what happened to people who lie beneath that tree. For generations, the elders has warned them, beneath the tree, truth kept you safe, but a lie could cost you everything. Then the root began to move. Kofi turned and ran, but the tree had already tested his lie. He reached the edge of the clearing and stopped. Kofi's leg gave out. He collapsed hard onto the dead path, chest having dust rising around him. Behind him, the forest had gone silent, too silent for comfort. A black mark boomed across Kofi's hand, spreading like spilled ink. He stared at it. Beneath cut in his throat. Marked, but by what exactly? The old female elder said, "You have been chosen," she whispered. Eyes unpredictable. Kofi wanted answers, not riddles. Choosing for what? Choosing by whom? She said nothing more. Kofi gripped her hand. "Tell me what this means." The elder pulled free, face closing like a door. "Not yet," she said. That night, Kofi asked his closest friend Amara if she knew anything about the tree. She looked at him directly in the eyes and said no. Then from deep inside the forest, the tree made a sound and Amara began to cry. Amara finally admitted the truth. She had been inside the tree before and she had seen what lived beneath its roots. She led Kofi through the forest to a hidden entrance beneath the giant roots. Below the tree was a chamber filled with hundreds of carved wooden masks. Every mask carried a name. Every name belonged to someone who had died beneath the tree. Then Kofi found a name he recognized. It was his father's name, but his father had died when Kofi was only 6 years old, or at least that's what Kofi had always been told. Then a voice came from behind the walls. "Your father is not dead." Kofi reached out slowly and pressed his finger to the mask. Darkness swallowed him. No hurt, no Amara, no sound, just black, pressing close until a single point of light flicked open somewhere far ahead of him. Blue light spilled from nowhere, wrapping around Kofi and Amara like water. It didn't burn, it didn't hurt. It felt strangely like being recognized by something ancient. With a golden groan of old wood, the roots split apart and surged inward, cracking the earth around them. Amara grabbed Kofi's arms. "Don't stop moving," she said. The tunnel opened into a small clearing, and there stood a hut, withered, forgotten, half swallowed by vines. Kofi found a worn leather diary tucked beneath a loose floorboard. His father's handwriting covered every page, cramped and urgent, like a confession. His father had lied about the tree for years. Not out of fear, but hunger. He didn't want its power. The tree has never once tried to kill him. As Kofi read on, face rose around him. Old villagers, long dead, watching silently. Their eyes held no anger, only a tired, patient sorrow he didn't understand yet. A memory pulled him under, himself as a small boy standing in his same dark clearing, the tree looming, shadow calling around its trunk like living smoke with his father. Amara grasped behind him. Together, they watched the tree open its jaw and take a struggling figure, not because of a lie, but because someone has chosen it to. Deeper in the gloom, a hooded shape stood motionless, watching them watch the tree. Amara stepped back. Kofi stepped forward. Someone had been here all along. Kofi pulled back the hood. Beneath it stood the female elder. "You were not supposed to find this place," she said quietly. "The tree never harmed the innocent," she confessed, voice cracking. "I fed it names. I chose who it took. The tree only ever did what I told it." "That's not the whole truth," Kofi said, standing his ground. His father's diary trembled in his hands. "Tell me everything, all of it, right now." Kofi turned on the female elder. "You lied to the whole village," he said, voice shaking. She lowered her eyes. "Yes," she admitted. "I fed it with false names for years." Scream broke the silence. Villagers scattered in every direction. Children pulled by trembling hands. The ground shaking beneath the tree. Deliberate hunger spread around the village. The elder's confession poured out faster now. Names, dates, the people she had sacrificed to protect her own secret. Kofi listened, sick with every word she gave him. The male elder placed a hand on Kofi's shoulder. "Go find the truth," he said. "It's yours to carry now." Amara watched silently, arm wrapped around herself. Black smoke poured from the tree hollow's mouth, thick and choking. "Run!" Amara shouted, grabbing Kofi's hand. The three of them sprinted back through the Chandrin's tunnel. At the surface, Coffee stopped. He turned back towards the tree, its dark shape rising against the sky. Amara called his name. He kept walking forward. I know the truth now, Coffee said, tears sliding down his face, voice barely holding steady. You never wanted this. It was never you, it was always them. The trunk seemed to open like a window. Inside, faint and glowing, Coffee saw them. Dozens of souls suspended in silence, trapped beneath bark and roots for years. Among them stood a familiar face unmasked by time, young, smiling faintly, exactly as Coffee remembered from an old photograph. His father, still young, still waiting. His father stepped forward through the light and wrapped his arm around Coffee. Solid and warm despite everything. You found it, he whispered. You finally found the truth. Light burst from the tree in waves, gold and blinding, breaking the roots apart. One by one, the trapped souls stepped free, running towards the family waiting in tears. Under a quiet dark moon, Amara, Coffee and the villagers stood together before the tree. No longer a monster, just a tree, old and silent and finally, truly innocent.